Okay, White Dong, you ready? We're going to do reading test 3. Let me see. Reading test 3. Let's go to test 3. And then we're going to do listening. Okay. Here. Okay, sweetie, now let's have a look here. No, it's smaller. There. Okay. So let's see. It's a conversation between Grandma and William, okay? Did you have a good day at school, William? Yes, thanks. It was brilliant. Yes, thanks. It was brilliant.
That time is quite brilliant.
Who did you play with in the break? Who did you play with in the break? You have to choose the answer now. Look for the answer.
C. Is that play a game of basketball with 3 of my friends.
I had a game. Who did you play with in the break? I had a game of basketball with 3 of my friends. Okay, good. See? Which lesson did you enjoy the most? Which lesson did you enjoy the most?
Letter Z. That right every Wednesday afternoon.
Which lesson? English, maths. Which lesson did you enjoy the most? Which lesson?
I know this. I am good at music. Letter 8. Only a bit.
No, it's this one. E. They were all interesting, actually. Which lesson did you enjoy the most? They were all interesting. I enjoyed all of my work at school today. They were all interesting. You usually have a piano lesson today too, don't you?
Yeah.
You usually have a piano lesson today too, don't you?
Letter D. Letter I.
Look again. It's letter G. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday after lunch. Have you got to do lots of homework this evening?
It's D.
H. Only a bit. Just some maths. Are you going on a school trip tomorrow?
I know this, but I am good at
Listen to the sentence. Are you going on a school trip tomorrow? School trip. Are you going on a school trip tomorrow?
Letter F.
Yes, to the
castle.
Okay, I want us to read it again because you were not sure some of them, okay? I need you to read the sentences again. Who did you play with in the break?
I had a game of basketball with my friends.
Which lesson did you enjoy the most?
They were listening actually.
All interesting.
Interesting.
You usually have a piano lesson today too, don't you?
That's right, every Wednesday at lunch.
That's right, every Wednesday. Okay. Have you got lots of homework this evening?
Only a bit, just some math.
Are you going on a school trip tomorrow?
Just to the castle. I hope we will have fun there.
Good. Good. Let's read here. Okay, Emma's dad.
Emma's dad was a pilot, but he wanted to be an astronaut.
He's a pilot.
Emma loved it.
Pilot. Pilot.
Astronaut. Pilot.
Pilot. Okay, start again. Emma's dad.
Pilot. Emma's dad was a pilot, but he wanted to be an Emma loved listening to her father funny story about amazing planet and changes.
Amazing planets and a strange.
Amazing plants and the stronger.
Strange.
Strong.
And now you have to choose here. Here. Emma loved listening to her father's funny stories about amazing planets and the strange that lived there.
Astronaut.
Creatures. Creatures that lived there. Creatures. I will play the word for you now. Okay, keep on reading. One night.
One night, Emma could sleep. She looked at the star through her bedroom window. There are unfriendly of them.
Thousands.
A sudden.
Are you reading?
Yeah, she thought, I really want the table. Want the table instead and meet an alien. One day her head then some her head then.
One day perhaps.
Earthly. Then earthly.
Then suddenly some lights appeared.
Then suddenly some light in the sky.
Appeared.
The
No.
light
Appeared.
Some light appeared in the sky. The light came
nearer and nearer.
Nearer and nearer. It is expensive, Emma whispered. Wow, it's in the garden room. Emma ran outside, but it was
It was.
And is what
Emma ran outside, but it was difficult to see
excited.
very well. It was dark. It was dark and difficult to see very well. Dark.
And difficult to see very well.
Okay, let's do dark for you.
Something with a heart met on.
Something with a huge helmet.
Something with Hubert helmet on its head. What opening a door and waving to her.
Wait.
Emma began to laugh. She could see her father's face. Hello, Emma, he said. Do you like my early new helicopter?
Could be wonderful.
My wonderful new helicopter. Come for a ride in it. Women she expensive.
A spaceship. A spaceship. Okay, what is the base story here? The name for the story.
Letter A.
That's a prize for Emma. That's a prize for Emma. I'm going to read it to you I'm going to read it to you one more time, then I want you to read it again, okay? But I need you to sit up straight. Yes. You need to sit up straight and concentrate, okay, Waidong? You can't lie down. You have to sit up straight and concentrate. Come, sit up straight. You have to sit. You have to sit and learn, okay? You can't lie down and learn.
Yes.
Emma's dad was a pilot, but he wanted to be an astronaut. Emma loved listening to her father's funny stories about amazing planets and the strange creatures that lived there. One night, Emma couldn't sleep. She looked at all the stars through her bedroom window. There are thousands of them, she thought. I really wanted to travel in space and meet an alien. One day, perhaps. Then, suddenly, some lights appeared in the sky. The lights came nearer and nearer. That means closer. It's a spaceship, Emma whispered. Wow, it's in my garden now. Emma ran outside, but it was dark and difficult to see very well. something with a huge. Huge means, what does huge mean? Huge means big or large. Helmet on its head was opening a door and waving to her. Emma began to laugh. She could see her father's face. "Hello, Emma," he said. "Do you like my wonderful new helicopter? Come for a ride in it. We might see a spaceship." Her dad surprised her. Okay, now your turn to read again. I want to listen to you read. Emma's dad.
Emma's dad was a pilot.
Pilot.
But he wanted to be an astronaut. She loved
Emma loved listening.
Emma loved listening to her father's funny story about amazing planet. And the strongest
strange. And the strange, no. Strange creature. Strange creature. Creatures. Creatures is Sinbad.
Creature is Sinbad.
That lived there.
And lived there.
One night,
Emma could sleep.
She looked like a... Emma couldn't sleep.
Emma couldn't sleep. She looks at the stars around. She bedroom window are very thousand of.
She looked at all the stars through her bedroom window. Say it again.
She looked at the stars throughout the bedroom window.
There are thousands of them.
There are thousands of them. She thought, I really want to travel in space. And meet an alien.
One day.
On one day, perhaps then suddenly some light happened in the sky.
Appeared
in the sky. The light came nearer and nearer. It is spaceship. Emma whispered, "Wow, it is a garden now." And Emma ran outside, but it was dark and difficult to see. Look well.
To see very well. To see very well.
See very well. Something with a hood made on it.
Huge.
Helmet on its head was opening a door and waving to her. Emma began
waving.
Emma waving
at her.
To her. Emma began to laugh. Could she have that face? Hello, Emma, he said. Do you like my wonderful new helicopter come for a ride in it? We may see a spaceship. Now to the best name for story. A, Emma ship into space. B, the crazy alien. That's a that's a bride for Emma.
Good. That's better. Just have to read slowly. Okay, now we're going to do this one. You have to choose the best answer. Yes. So we're going to read again. When someone
breaks an arm or leg, they need to go hospital to have an X-ray. An X-ray is special kind of photo. What help doctor to see inside the person?
Which help the doctor?
Which help the doctor to see inside a person's body. Dentists also use X-ray X-ray mechanics to fix problem. X-ray photo can show the dentist where there are any broken teeth or teeth that have open
holes
in one.
An X-ray is a special kind of photo which helps doctors to see inside a person's body. Dentists also use X-ray machines to fix problems. X-ray photos can show the dentist where there are teeth or teeth that have holes in them.
Yes. Then.
A man called
Wilhelm Jordan invented the X-ray machine.
A man called Wilhelm invited the X-ray machine. Invented. He invented the X-ray machine.
Invented the X-ray machine. Over
the end. At the end. At the end. At the end.
At the end. Of 19th century, the First, it right that he took.
Took.
That he took. That he taught.
That he took was
that he took was his
wife's hand.
Wife then hand Rondon won Biden for his important new idea.
People used X-rays.
His important new idea. People use it right to have sell through in the media.
People used past tense. People used X-rays to help sell shoes.
Sell shoes in the media.
Middle of the last century.
Too. They used a mechanic.
They use a machine.
A machine to help them to the shoe.
What shoes? Number 7.
Good shoe.
They use the machine to help him choose the best shoes. We
are
We don't find X-ray machines
in shoe shop now, but they are most in airport.
They are
most
usually.
Most in airport.
No, usually.
Usually in airport. This Martinez
machines. No, machines.
Machines look inside rucksack and other bag that people take on plane.
On planes.
On planes.
Good. Okay, let's read here. Before Sophia and Robert had their first snowboarding lesson, Sophia was feeling very worried. You gonna read? Before Sophia
before the class where?
You have to read the story, Waidong. You're not looking. You need to concentrate. I don't know. You have to read the story. You can't answer the questions if you don't read the story. Before Sophia and Robert, read the story.
Yes.
Why don't you need to read?
Before Sophia and Robert had their first snowboarding lesson, Sophia was feeling very worried. She did want to throw over in the snow and be the worst in the class, and she did want Robert to laugh and at her. Her brother was clever and did everything better than she did. There were 10 children in the snowboarding. What and their teacher name was David. Sophia liked him because
You need to stop when there's a full stop. You can't read everything. There were 10 children in the snowboarding class, and their teacher's name was David. Then you have to stop. New sentence.
Yeah.
Sophia liked him. Okay, start again.
Yeah. There were 10 children in the snowboarding class, and their teacher's name was David. Sophia liked him.
No, his name was David. Then you have to stop. There's a full stop.
His name was David.
David. David. Stop. Then new sentence. Sophia liked.
Yes.
Sophia
liked him because he was young and very keen. They started their They started their lesson on a small hill. Which was fine, but then David Flower took them on the lift to the top of the mountain. Other children followed David down the mountain, but Sophia could fight it. The class disappeared and Sophia was alone.
Okay, wait. All the other children followed David down the mountain, but Sophia couldn't. She was too frightened. The class disappeared.
And Sophia was alone.
But
then David came to find her. The others are waiting for you at the bottom. He said, "Come on, be brave. I will help you." They went very slowly at first, then they went a bit fast. "You see," said David, "you can do it." When she appeared at the bottom, of the mountain. Everyone clapped.
No,
Sophia
clap. Not
did.
clap it. Clap. Clap.
Clap. Clap. Sophia did throw over answers once. So she felt really pleased. Well done, said David. You did throw over once. Wow, said Robert. You look really cool. Come on, let's have snowboarding rides. Said Sophia was their lesson.
Said Sophia after the lesson. Read it again. Said Sophia.
Sophia, after their lesson, I can go as fast as you now.
As you now, yes. I can go as fast as you now. Okay. Number 1. The children was called David. Who was called David?
The children was called David.
Who was called David?
The children's snowboarding was called David.
Okay. The children's snowboarding teacher. The children's teacher. The snowboarding teacher. The children's teacher was called David. Number 2. Before the class went to the top of the mountain, they practiced on
the top. On the top of the mountain.
No, it wasn't at the top of the mountain.